Hey y'all, let's talk about Hannah Ellis, a true country music heart, born and raised in the bluegrass state. Growing up in Kentucky, country music was everywhere, in her dad's truck, at family gatherings, and in her soul. The melodies and lyrics were the soundtrack of her life. She didn't just listen, she felt every lyric, every story. Each song was a new adventure, a new emotion to explore. Inspired by legends like Martina McBride and Faith Hill, Hannah dreamed of sharing her own stories on stage. She wanted to touch hearts just like they did. Singing into her hairbrush, she imagined the Grand Ole Opry lights and a crowd singing her words. It was more than a dream. It was a vision she held onto tightly. This wasn't a phase, it was her identity. Every day she worked to make that vision a reality. Every song she wrote, every chord she learned, brought her closer to that dream. Her dedication was unwavering. Her passion was obvious to everyone around her. They could see the fire in her eyes and the determination in her heart. Even as a kid in Kentucky, her heart was already set on Nashville. She knew where she belonged. Hannah's fire for music was undeniable, and it was just getting started. Her journey was only beginning. She was meant for the stage. It was her destiny to perform and share her music with the world. And soon, the world would know it. Hannah Ellis was on her way to becoming a star. Every dream starts with a leap, a moment when you choose to chase something bigger than yourself, even if the road ahead is uncertain and long. For Hannah, that leap meant leaving everything familiar behind and moving to Nashville, the city where music lives and breathes. She arrived with nothing but her guitar, a suitcase full of dreams, and a heart full of hope and grit, determined to face whatever challenges came her way: rejection, tough crowds, and the unknown. Her first gigs were in tiny bars and coffee shops, singing to just a handful of people, sometimes barely noticed above the noise. But every show, no matter how small or quiet, was a chance to connect, to share her story, and to grow as an artist and a person. She worked long hours at day jobs, scribbled lyrics on napkins during lunch breaks, and played her guitar late into the night until her fingers ached. Rejection was constant. Doors closed, calls went unanswered, and doubts crept in. But she kept going, because music always pulled her back and reminded her why she started. Slowly, people began to notice her honest voice and heartfelt lyrics, drawn in by the raw emotion she poured into every song. Songwriters reached out to collaborate, and the crowds at her shows started to grow, filling the rooms with new energy. Fans told her how much her songs meant to them, sharing their own stories and finding comfort in her music. Each small win, every applause, every kind word, fueled her passion and gave her the strength to keep moving forward. Hannah's resilience and unwavering belief in herself built the foundation for everything that would come next. With every step, she knew she was on the right path, even when it felt lonely or hard. The dream was becoming real, one song, one show, and one brave step at a time. Every artist has a breakthrough. Hannah's was Thunderstorm. The song was raw, real, and deeply personal, a love as wild as a summer storm. Listeners connected instantly. It spread online and hit the radio. Thunderstorm wasn't just a hit, it was Hannah's heart, and people felt it. Suddenly, her name was everywhere. The song climbed the charts, opening doors she'd only dreamed of. She played the Grand Ole Opry, opened for country stars, and found her audience. What set her apart was vulnerability. She sang her truth, and it resonated. Thunderstorm was more than a song, it was her key to the next chapter. Hannah's authenticity made her a true artist. The world finally saw the star she'd always been. Her moment had arrived, and she was ready. After Thunderstorm, Hannah's life transformed. Tour buses replaced quiet nights. Suddenly her world was in constant motion, with city lights flashing by and the hum of the highway as her new lullaby. She hit the road, playing new cities and meeting fans everywhere. Each stop brought fresh faces, new stories, and a sense of adventure that kept her spirit alive. Touring is exhausting and thrilling. Sound checks, interviews, and pouring your heart out on stage. Every night she gave everything she had, feeling the rush of adrenaline as the crowd sang along. Hannah learned to connect with crowds big and small, growing as a performer. She discovered how to read a room, to turn nerves into excitement, and to make every show feel personal. She brought energy and warmth to every show, leaving a piece of herself on every stage. The applause and smiles fueled her, reminding her why she started this journey. Life on tour isn't glamorous. Long hours, little sleep, and missing home. There were nights when exhaustion set in, and the road felt endless, but she kept going. But the challenges bonded her with her band and inspired new songs. Laughter, late-night talks, and shared dreams made the tough times easier to bear. The people she met and places she saw shaped her music. Every handshake, every story, and every landscape became part of her journey. Her songwriting became richer, telling stories from all over the country. She found inspiration in the quiet moments, and in the wild ones too. The open road made her a better storyteller. It taught her resilience and gave her 1,000 new tales to share. Her music became a soundtrack for her fans' journeys too. Hannah embraced every mile, knowing each one brought her closer to her dreams and to the hearts of those who listened. What makes Hannah's music special? It feels like a conversation with a friend. She writes about real life, love, heartbreak, dreams, and small-town roots. Her lyrics are honest and universal, making everyone feel seen. At her shows, people from all walks of life come together, singing along. Her songs create community and remind us we're not alone. Fans share their stories with her, and she listens. She values that connection deeply. Hannah's authenticity and warmth set her apart. Her voice is comforting, her stories relatable. She sings the truth, and that's powerful. In a divided world, her music brings people together. She's more than a singer. She's a friend to her fans. Her music feels like coming home. That's the magic of Hannah Ellis. What's next for Hannah Ellis? The sky's the limit. She's just getting started. Her passion and drive keep growing. Hannah wants to keep making honest music that matters. She dreams of bigger stages and reaching more people, but stays grounded in her roots. Her story is a message to dreamers. Never give up, work hard, and believe in yourself. Embrace the storms. They might lead to your breakthrough. Hannah is a shining light in country music, inspiring others with her journey. She represents the best of the genre: storytelling, authenticity, and connection. Keep an eye on Hannah Ellis. The world is about to hear a lot more from her. Her journey is just beginning, and you won't want to miss a single note.